Even more terrifying than King Kong, the giant ape that once ruled the Earth. Top 10 most terrifying extinct creatures. Number 1 was something even humans couldn't tame. Many people may not realize that Earth's life has endured at least 5 major mass extinctions, each wiping out countless species and burying them in the river of history. Yet among these creatures erased by time, some were incredibly powerful and hard to fathom. Ocean predators more ferocious than modern sharks, land rulers far larger than dinosaurs, ancient monsters that scientists still can't fully explain. Research shows that since Earth formed, over 99% of all species have gone extinct. When we look back at these vanished beings, we can't help but feel grateful they never coexisted with humans. In today's video, Earth Top 10 will take you through the 10 most terrifying extinct creatures in the world. Stay tuned. These beasts will make your skin crawl. Number 10. Sarcosuchus. When we talk about the top predators of the Cretaceous period, does a roaring Tyrannosaurus Rex with its gaping jaws immediately pop into your head? But in the early Cretaceous, there was another bone-chilling hunter lurking in murky river waters, one that treated even dinosaurs as nothing more than takeout delivery. This is the prehistoric monster known as Sarcosuchus, commonly called supercroc. It lived between 130 million and 112 million years ago. Adults reached lengths of up to 12 meters, about the height of a 4-story building, and weighed close to 8 tons. The deadliest feature? Its 1.8-meter-long jaws delivered a bite force of a staggering 8 tons, right on par with T-Rex. Imagine this, such a bloodthirsty maw suddenly erupting from the water, dragging even an 8-meter-long Spinosaurus straight into the abyss while it was casually drinking. Paleontologists have found herbivore dinosaur bone fragments still stuck in the skull fossils of Sarcosuchus discovered in Niger, clear evidence of what this river tyrant feasted on. This aquatic overlord came equipped with top-tier gear: skin covered with tumor-like bony bumps, armor 3 times thicker than modern crocodiles, shrugging off even a full stomp from a dinosaur without a scratch, 132 conical teeth, each the size of a banana, perfectly designed to puncture and hold flesh, a unique bony boss on the snout, not just a breathing tube for lurking underwater, but also a devastating ramming weapon when needed. Don't let its bulky body fool you. Computer simulations show its famous death roll spun at up to 3 revolutions per second, combined with an ambush burst speed of 12 meters per second, twice as fast as a human Olympic sprinter. Even the quickest dinosaurs had little chance of escape. Their signature tactic was diabolically patient: ambush predation. They'd leave juveniles in shallow water as bait. When hungry carnivorous dinosaurs came to snatch the easy meal, the multi-ton behemoth would explode from the depths. What's truly spine-chilling is their survival intelligence. Isotope analysis of fossils reveals Sarcosuchus adapted its diet seasonally, feasting on large fish during the rainy season, then switching to dinosaur herds coming to drink during the dry season. In Egypt, stomach contents fossils even contain the remains of juvenile Spinosaurus. No wonder some scientists say, if Sarcosuchus hadn't gone extinct in the mid-Cretaceous, it's entirely possible T-Rex might never have risen to dominance. Today, we can only stare in awe at its ferocious skull fossils in museums. But the next time you see a modern crocodile, just imagine one scaled up 4 times larger, armored like a tank, and armed with banana-sized fangs. That was the true apex predator that once ruled the Earth. Fun cold fact: the scientific name Sarcosuchus comes from Greek, meaning flesh crocodile. Honestly, they were being way too modest. Death god crocodile would have been far more fitting. 9th place. Megalodon. The 1873 discovery by the British Royal Navy's HMS Challenger expedition once unleashed a storm across the scientific world. A deep-sea dredge hauled up 2 snow-white, sandpaper-like objects from the Pacific seafloor at 3,610 meters depth. These two megalodon teeth, perfectly encased in manganese nodules, astonished researchers with their shockingly bright and pristine enamel layer. They were once wrongly judged as relatively young specimens, only about 100,000 years old. It wasn't until 1959 that Soviet zoologist Vladimir Chernetsky, with meticulous microscopic analysis, revealed the stunning truth. These two teeth had already existed for millions of years. As the most overwhelmingly dominant marine predator in Earth's history, the megalodon's biological parameters continue to leave modern scientists in awe. Adult individuals could reach a length of up to 20.3 meters. Imagine stacking a sperm whale and a juvenile blue whale together. Finite element analysis confirms a bite force of 18 tons, powerful enough to shatter the skull of a 2-meter diameter whale in a mere 0.25 seconds. Its dental battery is an evolutionary engineering marvel. 276 serrating teeth arranged in overlapping rows at a precise 15-degree angle. The tallest teeth extended up to 18.4 centimeters, featuring a root structure reminiscent of snow peas that effectively absorbed the violent thrashing of struggling prey. Paleopathological examination of vertebral fossils from Peru's Pisco Formation reveal round bite marks 15 centimeters in diameter, perfectly matching the size of the megalodon's second premolar. This provides clear evidence of its sophisticated hunting tactic, a precise strike aimed at the neural center of its prey. Stable isotope analysis unveils an even chilling reality. The delta 15N values in megalodon tooth enamel were only 14.7 per mil higher than those of contemporary sharks, indicating that 62% of their diet consisted of other top-level predators. Mercury concentrations preserved in ancient ocean sediments show that heavy metal levels in megalodon bodies were 1,200 times higher than modern great white sharks, proving they accumulated massive toxin loads by relentlessly feeding on high trophic level animals. Growth ring analysis of vertebrae further exposes this predator's paradoxical biology. Before reaching 6 meters in length, juveniles had to consume prey equivalent to 9% of their own weight every single day, a horrifying metabolic demand that transformed them into relentless killing machines from the moment they hatched. Even this abyssal overlord ultimately succumbed 3.6 million years ago during a dramatic climate upheaval. Ancient ocean temperature records show that when equatorial warm currents cooled by 4 degrees Celsius, the area of the megalodon's critical nursery grounds shrank by 83% within just 3,000 years, yet the truly decisive blow came from an evolutionary counterstrike from its prey. Late Pliocene fossils of toothed whales revealed that their brain capacity exploded by 21% over only 200,000 years, while their group movement patterns developed into complex coordinated defensive formations. This stands as the most direct evidence yet that when the balance of marine ecological niches shifts, even the most formidable predator in Earth's history can be overwhelmed and devoured by the collaborative evolution of the very creatures it once hunted.
8th place, Deinonychus. Whether it's the low-key giants or the colossal megalodon, their sheer massive size alone was enough to threaten most animals. Yet on the North American continent, 115 million years ago, a group of small predators, measuring only about 3 meters long and weighing 60 to 73 kilograms, became an absolute nightmare for the ecosystem with their mind-blowing killing efficiency. This was Deinonychus, the terrible claw. So how exactly did they pull it off? Clearly, Deinonychus couldn't rely on brute size to dominate. Their most iconic feature is the enormous second toe claw, reaching up to 15 centimeters, with the full horny sheath even longer, curved like the scythe of the Grim Reaper. Biomechanical tests suggest this highly curved, around 160 degrees, keratin structure could generate piercing forces well over several hundred kilograms. easily enough to puncture through thick hide, matching the skin thickness of juvenile armored dinosaurs like Stegosaurus contemporaries. Even more deadly, their limb joints allowed remarkable rotation, approaching extreme flexibility in some reconstructions, combined with explosive ambush speeds, enabling precise, lethal strikes from the side or rear. Paleontologist John Ostrom, who discovered and named Deinonychus in 1969 from Montana's Cloverleaf Formation, uncovered fossil clusters that revealed something far more terrifying: their pack-hunting nature. In one famous quarry, multiple Deinonychus individuals, including adults and a juvenile, were found surrounding the remains of a much larger ornithopod, Tenontosaurus, whose body mass exceeded that of a single predator by 10 times or more. Tooth wear patterns and repeated associations strongly suggest long-term cooperative hunting behavior. Juveniles likely acted as distractors or drivers, while adults delivered targeted strikes to vital areas. Their jaw structure delivered a bite force estimated around 0.8 to 0.9 tons in large adults, comparable to powerful modern reptiles in some models. Far less than a Tyrannosaurus, but paired with serrated teeth and a rapid biting frequency, they could strip away hundreds of kilograms of flesh in minutes through efficient saw-like tearing. This devastating efficiency stemmed from a suite of specialized adaptations. CT scans revealed Deinonychus had an exceptionally large brain for its body size, among the highest encephalization quotients for non-avian theropods, with an enlarged cerebellum supporting superior dynamic vision and coordination. Their cardiorespiratory system was highly efficient, bird-like in many ways, allowing sustained high-intensity activity for extended periods. Perhaps the most astonishing biological marvel is the tail. Over 40 vertebrae encased in fully ossified tendons, creating a rigid steel cable-like balancer that kept the center of gravity perfectly stable during lightning-fast turns and leaps. This feature, fully deciphered in later studies, building on Ostrom's initial work, turned their long tail into a dynamic counterweight for unparalleled agility. Fossils from formations like Cloverleaf and Antlers frequently show Deinonychus remains alongside disproportionately large prey. In Wyoming, bite marks on juvenile hadrosaur, such as Edmontosaurus-like bones, include multiple puncture wounds concentrated around vital zones like the neck arteries, clear signs of precise, coordinated attacks targeting weak points. Combined with their group tactics, this made Deinonychus one of the most successful predators of the early Cretaceous. 7th place, Arthropleura. You may have encountered a 20-centimeter-long centipede skulking in a damp corner. Those countless writhing legs alone are enough to send chills down your spine. Now imagine that creature scaled up dozens of times, its body stretching over 2.5 meters long, roughly the width of a school bus or the length of an adult female American alligator. When something that looks eerily like a modern millipede reaches such monstrous proportions, fear no longer suffices to describe the feeling. These were the largest arthropods ever discovered in Earth's history, each leg segment sharp as a samurai sword. They are Arthropleura, the undisputed top predator of the Carboniferous period, a prehistoric nightmare that still fills modern entomologists with equal parts terror and fascination. Around 300 million years ago, in the vast steamy Carboniferous swamps, Arthropleura sliced through peat layers with its 32 pairs of serrated legs, producing a grating metallic screech that must have echoed like a warning through the fern forests. In 2018, the largest and most complete Arthropleura fossil ever found was discovered in Howick Bay, Northumberland, UK. Paleontologists estimate this specimen consisted of 12 to 14 segments, body rings, measuring 76 centimeters long, 36 centimeters wide, and weighing over 80 kilograms, and this represents only the upper half of its external exoskeleton. The destructive power implied by such size is truly horrifying.
Its jaw, gnavel fossils, show hundreds of stress grooves, clear evidence that it could effortlessly crush the bodies of early amphibians. The key to its gigantism lies in the unique atmosphere of the Carboniferous. Oxygen levels soared to around 35% compared to today's 21%, providing the physiological foundation that allowed arthropods to shatter their usual body size limits. Arthropleura was no stealthy ambush predator. It behaved more like an armored train, bulldozing through dense fern jungles with unstoppable force. Fossil trackways discovered in Nova Scotia, Canada, revealed deep grooves up to 20 centimeters wide left in the mud, as plants along its path flattened as if crushed by a steamroller. Even more chilling, CT scans of preserved digestive tracts have revealed undigested fragments of giant dragonfly wings, the aerial overlords of the period, reduced to mere snacks for this terrestrial behemoth. While modern centipedes rely on potent venom, Arthropleura's venom glands, if present, appear comparatively insignificant. Though its exact toxicity remains debated, simulations from Oxford University's Paleobiology Lab estimate its bite force at around 0.8 tons, approximately 1,800 newtons. Combined with its heavily armored body, this made Arthropleura the absolute ruler of the Carboniferous terrestrial ecosystems. It was only when oxygen levels plummeted sharply at the start of the Permian that these giants gradually vanished from the fossil record. Yet the fossils they left behind continue to challenge and expand our understanding of the evolutionary limits of arthropods, reminding us just how alien and terrifying Earth's past truly was.
6th place. Quetzalcoatlus. When its fossils first appeared before human eyes, the researchers stood in stunned silence for a full 10 minutes, staring at that grotesquely twisted, elongated neck skeleton. This wingspan, exceeding 10 meters, belonged to no known creature. Its skull ended in a sharp beak-like projection, paired with an impossibly slender neck that formed an eerie, disproportionate silhouette. This was Quetzalcoatlus, the largest animal ever known to take to the skies. Adult individuals boasted a wingspan of 10 to 11 meters, comparable to a small light aircraft, and when standing, reached heights over 5 meters, towering half a meter taller than the tallest modern giraffe. Despite its colossal scale, thanks to its lightweight hollow bones, this aerial giant weighed only 200 to 250 kilograms. In a full-powered dive, it could plummet at speeds exceeding 60 kilometers per hour, channeling kinetic energy equivalent to that of 4 adult cheetahs concentrated into its dagger-like beak. Biomechanical simulations show its wing membranes generated enough lift for sustained gliding flights lasting over 8 hours, reaching maximum altitudes of 4,500 meters, surpassing even the ceiling of modern vultures. Around 68 million years ago on the vast North American plains, the shadow cast by this creature was nothing less than a harbinger of death. Infrared imaging reconstructions of predation scenes reveal how its unique S-shaped neck granted it viper-like striking speed. In just 0.3 seconds, it could lock onto a target from the air and deliver a fatal, piercing strike. Disturbingly, multiple fossil sites suggest these sky titans may have formed hunting packs, with larger individuals possibly living solitary lives like today's herons, stalking rivers and streams alone, while smaller forms gathered in flocks around lakes. A 2023 study of bone microstructure revealed an intricate network of reinforced capillaries in its skeleton, reminiscent of modern hummingbirds, hinting at an advanced, highly efficient heat regulation system. Even more mind-bending, analyses of melanosomes, pigment bodies in preserved tissues, show complex layered structures. This sophisticated optical design not only aided thermoregulation, but may have created camouflage effects at certain flight angles, rendering the beast partially invisible against the sky. Through 70 million years of evolution, Quetzalcoatlus proved that nature's survival rules have never been gentle poetry, but a brutal epic etched into bone, wing membranes, and the very air itself.
The fifth-ranked saber-toothed cat roams the depths of today's Earth forests, the largest existing felid, the Siberian tiger. This beast, exceeding 3 meters in length and breaking the 300-kilogram weight barrier, dominates the Far East wilderness with its 0.5-ton bite force. Yet, if we shift our gaze to the Ice Age plains of the Pleistocene, we encounter an ultimate predator that makes even the modern tiger pale in comparison: the saber-toothed cat. This top-tier hunter that reigned supreme in North America from 2.5 million years ago until around 8,200 years ago has been reconstructed by paleontologists from fossils to reveal that the largest individuals of Smilodon, notably Smilodon populator, could reach weights of up to 400 kilograms and shoulder heights of 1.2 meters, figures that surpass any living cat species today. But what truly turned this creature into a prehistoric nightmare were its signature curved, dagger-like canines, which could reach lengths of up to 30 centimeters, longer than an adult human hand. These were no ordinary biting tools. They were precision-engineered killing instruments. CT scans show that the tooth roots extended deep into the lower jaw, occupying 2/3 of the mandible. Their specialized enamel structure allowed these deadly weapons to withstand impacts of up to 0.3 tons. In stark contrast to the modern tiger's hunting style, the saber-toothed cat did not rely on prolonged biting. Biomechanical models revealed that its jaw could open to an astonishing 120 degrees, far exceeding the 65 degrees typical of large modern felids. Paired with powerfully developed neck muscles, this structure enabled it to complete the entire sequence from target lock-on to fatal piercing in an instant. Puncture marks left on the cervical vertebrae of prey fossils confirmed that the saber-toothed cat would precisely thrust its canines into the gaps between the prey's vertebrae, severing the spinal cord in one swift, devastating strike, an ultra-efficient killing strategy. This allowed it to overpower prey animals several times its own body weight. The terror of the saber-toothed cat extended beyond its attack system. Finite element analysis of its forelimb bones shows that its radius was 30% stronger than modern lions or tigers, while the attachment areas on the humerus were expanded by 40%. This meant this ancient killer could exert palm pressures exceeding 800 kilograms, pinning massive prey like American bison firmly to the Ice Age ground. Its short, robust tail structure hints at explosive power. While its top speed may not have matched that of the modern tiger, its acceleration over short distances, within just 10 meters, was enough to rob any prey of its chance to escape. Fossil records from the La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles document that within the saber-toothed cat's activity zones, other top predators made up only 7% of the total individuals. This absolute dominance stemmed from its specialized social hunting strategy. Adults would leave easily perishable internal organs for the young while continuing to hunt themselves, a form of altruistic behavior that transcended pure instinct. This adaptation enabled the saber-toothed cat's lineage to maintain ecological supremacy for nearly 2 million years amid the harsh conditions of the last glacial period. The mystery of its ultimate extinction continues to puzzle scientists to this day. But one thing is certain: in the era when mammoths still roamed the earth, no creature could escape unscathed from beneath those iconic curved blades.
Here is the fourth ranked in our series of prehistoric terrors, the ground sloth. Or more precisely, the giant ground sloth. We all picture modern tree sloths as slow, endearing creatures curled up in the branches of tropical rainforests, moving at a leisurely 4 centimeters per minute, with moss growing in their shaggy fur like a living grain blanket. Gentle, almost meditative animals. But during the Pliocene to Pleistocene epochs, Their ancient relatives, the giant ground sloths, completely shattered that image. These colossal beasts dominated the American continents, capable of swatting away even a saber-toothed cat with a single blow. An adult megatherium could reach a full body length of up to 6 meters and weigh as much as 4 tons, roughly the mass of an African elephant. At the end of its powerful forelimbs extended 50-centimeter-long sickle-shaped claws, keratin-sheathed bony structures that still gleam coldly in fossil cross-sections. Modern biomechanical simulations show these claws were capable of ripping open the abdomen of a saber-toothed cat in a single swipe. Even more astonishing is its bite force. According to models from paleontological studies, including analyses of skull shape and jaw mechanics, the giant ground sloth's grinding molars could generate pressures comparable to those of a modern brown bear, around 280 kilograms per square centimeter, enough to effortlessly crush the tibia of an American bison. What's truly mind-blowing is that this massive herbivore could rear up on its hind legs and maintain a bipedal stance for over 20 minutes, achieving a height of more than 3.5 to 4 meters, about the equivalent of a 2-story building. Its towering shadow alone could blanket an entire thicket. In the era when early modern humans, Homo sapiens, first set foot in the Americas, these hunters, armed with stone-tipped spears, would have witnessed these giants casually using their foreclaws to topple 20-meter-tall ancient trees, devouring the branches, leaves, and bark in one sweeping motion. The most chilling evidence comes from cave sites in southern Chile and other regions of South America. Massive ground sloth skeletons with 7 flint arrowheads embedded between the ribs. Radiocarbon dating shows the death occurred precisely when humans were settling the area. Even more unsettling, the arrowhead trajectories point from bottom to top, meaning the primitive hunters were attacking a creature already standing upright, looming over them at the height of a 6-story building as they swarmed it. Recent sediment analyses revealed that giant ground sloth populations remained robust even as the Ice Age ended, with fossilized digestive remains containing pollen from over 30 plant species, proof of their remarkable adaptability to drastic climate shifts. So the ultimate question lingers: was it some cataclysmic natural disaster that erased these land titans from the earth? Or did bands of torch and spear-wielding early humans in some frigid night around 7,000 to 12,000 years ago deliver the final blow to the most powerful terrestrial creatures of their time? Third place, the undisputed king of terror that once made even the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex seem secondary, Spinosaurus. Have you ever wondered what kind of nightmarish creatures truly stalked the prehistoric Earth? In 2001's Jurassic Park 3, audiences got a breathless, heart-stopping answer when that colossal 15-meter-long shadow with its eerie, towering sail-like structure tore through the jungle. Everyone remembered its name forever: Spinosaurus, the ultimate predator that for the first time in the franchise forced the iconic T-Rex to second place, crushed its predecessor's neck in just 3 minutes on screen, ripped through reinforced steel fences with its claws, and even rolled like a crocodile in raging rivers to drag a helicopter into the depths. While the movie's portrayal includes dramatic fiction and exaggeration, the real Spinosaurus was no less formidable. According to the latest paleontological research, including studies up to 2022 to 2025, this late Cretaceous giant from North Africa, 98 to 94 million years ago, reached lengths of up to 14 meters, with some estimates ranging 14 to 15 meters, and body masses of around 7.4 tons, surpassing most African elephants and making it one of the longest, if not the absolute largest, known carnivorous dinosaurs. Its skull featured a long, narrow, crocodile-like snout packed with straight, conical teeth arranged in an interlocking pattern at the front, perfect for spearing and locking on to slippery, wiggling prey like massive fish.
More astonishing still, its forelimbs were extraordinarily powerful, with humeri up to 2 meters long and 30-centimeter sickle-shaped claws capable of shattering the spines of large prey. This amphibious killing machine completely redefined traditional dinosaur ecology. CT scans reveal nostrils positioned high on the skull, like a modern crocodile's, enabling it to breathe while mostly submerged, and robust pelvic bones supporting prolonged aquatic life. Its flattened tail vertebrae formed a flexible fin-like structure, enabling swimming speeds estimated at up to several kilometers per hour. Though debates continue on exact efficiency, some models suggest slow, steady propulsion rather than bursts of speed. While other predators battled for territory on land, Spinosaurus had already claimed a multi-dimensional hunting domain, silently approaching dinosaurs on the shore or diving into deep waters to ambush 8-meter-long giant lungfish and other aquatic giants. Metabolic models from nature indicate that sustaining such an enormous body required at least 400 kilograms of food daily. But Cretaceous North Africa was no endless buffet. During dry seasons, rivers shrank, possibly forcing this behemoth to reveal its most savage side. Fossil evidence shows bite marks matching its teeth on sauropod bones, and even bite marks on juvenile Spinosaurus remains suggest cannibalism or extreme scavenging in harsh conditions. That towering 1.65 to 1.8 meter high neural sail, the longest spines reaching at least 1.65 meters, may not have been just a heat regulator. In the blazing sun, it likely served as a death flag, a terrifying symbol of dominance.
Second place, the undisputed apex terror of the skies, Haast's egg. In the deep sedimentary layers of Cardrona Valley on New Zealand's South Island, scientists once unearthed a set of bones that sent a chill down every researcher's spine. Wing bones spanning 3 meters at full extension, ending in hooked talons capable of piercing an adult human's chest cavity comparably. This was no fantasy movie creature. It was the real top predator that ruled New Zealand's skies for nearly 650,000 years, from the mid-Pleistocene until human arrival. Haast's egg remains the largest eagle and one of the most powerful predatory birds known to have ever existed on Earth. Reconstructions from Otago University's biopaleology lab show an adult male standing about 1.4 meters tall, roughly the height of a 10-year-old child, and weighing 10 to 18 kilograms, with the largest females estimated around 13 to 18 kilograms. The script's 78-kilogram figure appears to be a dramatic exaggeration or possible typo for combined male-female averages in popular retellings. Its massive 2.6 to 3 meter wingspan allowed it to soar at altitudes of 200 meters while locking onto prey below with terrifying precision. What truly makes this giant raptor spine-chilling is its hunting lethality. Trauma analysis of moa, dinonerthiform bird skeletons, reveals that Haast's egg dove at speeds exceeding 80 kilometers per hour, striking with 3.5 centimeter long rear talons that could shatter the skull of a 400-kilogram moa in a single blow. The front talons acted like hydraulic shears, precisely puncturing the neck vertebrae and severing the spinal cord. In the pre-human ecosystem, each breeding pair required a territory of nearly 400 square kilometers and killed over 500 large prey animals per year to sustain themselves, an astonishing predation pressure that shaped the evolution of moa defensive behaviors. Biomechanical studies further show that Haast's egg had a nictitating membrane closure speed 40% faster than modern eagles, allowing it to maintain visual lock during high-speed dives. Its bones were highly pneumaticized, hollow structures making up only 15% of bone density, compared to 30% in modern raptors, trading structural strength for extreme maneuverability, enabling razor-sharp turns through dense forest canopies. Most terrifying of all, Grip strength estimates exceed 300 kilograms per square centimeter in the talons, enough to crush the skull of a modern African lion if it were scaled appropriately. Here are breathtaking reconstructions of Haast's egg in action, launching from perches, diving at full speed, and standing beside humans and moa for terrifying scale. And close-ups of those enormous bone-shattering talons and the massive wingspan in flight. Yet this aerial killing machine met its doom almost immediately after humans arrived. When the Maori settled New Zealand around 1300 to 1350 CE, Haast's egg populations plummeted by an estimated 97% within just 70 to 100 years. Maoris systematically hunted moa to near extinction for food and resources, while widespread forest burning destroyed nesting and hunting habitats. The eagle, an extreme specialist evolved to prey almost exclusively on large flightless birds, had no fallback prey and no time to adapt. The organs built for slaughter proved powerless against a new, more lethal species, human sapiens. In the end, Haast's egg didn't lose to a stronger predator. It was extinguished by the rapid ecological collapse humans triggered. One of nature's most perfect aerial assassins vanished in a historical blink, leaving only bones, talon scars on moa skeletons, and the haunting question, what if we had arrived just a little later?
First place, the absolute apex predator of the prehistoric world, the undisputed king of constriction, Titanoboa. Titanoboa cerehonensis. While the modern green anaconda's 6.5-meter body can strangle a caiman with terrifying ease, and scenes of Burmese pythons swallowing whole white-tailed deer in Florida swamps send chills down spines, these giants shrink to mere toys when viewed against their ancient ancestor from 58 to 60 million years ago in the Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum. Titanoboa was the largest snake, and one of the largest land predators ever to have existed on Earth. Average adults reached about 13 meters, 42 to 43 feet in length, with the largest verified individuals estimated at up to 14.3 meters, 47 feet. Its body mass is reconstructed at about 1,135 kilograms, over 2,500 pounds, roughly the equivalent of 3 full-grown green anacondas placed end-to-end and pumped full of concrete-like muscle density. Single vertebrae measured up to 11 centimeters in transverse diameter, wider than a standard mineral water bottle cap by 2 fingers, supporting a mid-body diameter exceeding 1 meter, over 3 feet. When gliding through shallow rivers, this colossal serpent created visible bow waves on the water's surface. Titanoboa's colossal size was made possible by the most extreme greenhouse climate Earth has experienced since the age of dinosaurs. During the Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum, atmospheric CO2 levels were roughly twice today's, and mean annual temperatures in what is now northern South America hovered between 32 to 36 degrees Celsius, 90 to 97 degrees Fahrenheit. In this perpetually hot, humid equatorial rainforest that blanketed the continent, cold-blooded reptiles achieved peak metabolic efficiency. Titanoboa needed to feed only once every 2 to 3 weeks to sustain its massive body, a luxury no modern giant snake enjoys. Paleontological evidence from the Cerrejón Formation in Colombia reveals its primary prey included half-ton prehistoric crocodilians and giant turtles. The fossil shells and armor plates of these ancient crocs still bear unmistakable spiral compression fractures, the exact mechanical signature left by the snake's lethal constriction coils. When ambushing from murky river waters, Titanoboa's head accelerated at up to 20 meters per second squared, roughly 1/5 the muzzle velocity of a bullet leaving a gun barrel. Its 30-centimeter wide jaws could gape to an astonishing 160 degrees, lined with 4 rows of rear-curving serrated teeth that ensured any struggling prey would be shredded and held fast. The most devastating weapon, however, was its constriction force.
Biomechanical models estimate that an adult Titanoboa could generate pressures exceeding 280 kilopascals, about 40 psi, enough to crush the carapace of a leatherback sea turtle or cause comminuted rib fractures in an adult African elephant within just 12 seconds. As the Eocene climate gradually cooled and temperatures dropped, this prehistoric colossus vanished from the fossil record around 40 to 48 million years ago. Yet, recent remote sensing surveys and new excavations in Columbian strata have uncovered even more chilling clues. Certain Titanoboa stomach content fossils contain fragments of other Titanoboa bones, pushing the record of ophidian cannibalism back by tens of millions of years. This discovery supports bold paleoecological hypotheses. In resource-constrained, closed ecosystems, these top predators likely resorted to consuming juveniles and smaller conspecifics to maintain population balance, a grim form of density-dependent regulation. Today, as climate change once again becomes a global crisis, the fossilized remains of this ancient ghost serve as a haunting warning across tens of millions of years. When the world heats up dramatically, even the mightiest apex predators can rise to unimaginable dominance and then disappear when conditions shift beyond their limits. Here are jaw-dropping modern reconstructions of Titanoboa in its steamy Paleocene rainforest habitat, showing its terrifying scale compared to humans, modern anacondas, and its giant crocodile prey, and close-up views of the enormous vertebrae, skull, and coils in action. Size comparison charts that truly convey how colossal this snake was. Alright, that's the complete content for this episode. Out of these top 10 most terrifying extinct creatures we've covered today, which one left the deepest impression on you? Was it the river tyrant Sarcosuchus that could drag dinosaurs underwater like takeout? Or another prehistoric nightmare that still gives you chills? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear which monster made your heart race the most. If you enjoyed this video and felt your adrenaline spike, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your friends so they can experience the terror too. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode with even more mind-blowing and terrifying content. Bye for now, and sweet dreams.